Hey everyone, it's Prashant here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for joining me in today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about credit cards. That's right, credit cards. Love them or hate them, you cannot ignore them. In fact, after getting a checkings account and maybe even a savings account, getting a credit card is the next basic step that everyone needs to take when it comes to personal finance. Let me tell you, I personally love credit cards. Right now, I've got 3, and I'm planning on getting a 4th one very soon, maybe as soon as next week. Guys, before we continue with this video, I want to take a second to ask you to hit that like button and that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm, and share this video with a friend or a family member who would find this video useful or interesting. That being said, let's get back to today's video and talk about credit cards. Before we get into the best credit cards of 2021, let me first address why I love credit cards. I know a lot of people are scared of credit cards because they think that they will end up owing a bunch of money on these credit cards and then it will ruin their credit. This is a valid concern, however, it's easily addressed by being cognizant of your credit limits and how much money you spend. Now, let me tell you 3 big reasons why I love credit cards. Number 1, ease of use. It is so much more convenient to just carry one credit card instead of a bunch of cash to pay for your everyday expenses. And if you lose your credit card, you just call the bank and tell them. They'll instantly cancel your credit card and you won't end up losing any money. Try doing that with cash. And online shopping, oh my god, it is so easy to use credit cards for all your online shopping from the comfort of your couch. What's better than that? Number 2, low risk. Let's say you're using a debit card for your online purchases or maybe even an everyday purchase at a store. And let's say your card details get stolen or maybe you even lose your debit card. Well, now a thief or a scammer who has your debit card details has direct access to your checking account and can take money directly from there. However, if this happens with a credit card and your credit card gets used fraudulently by somebody else to buy something, it's not your money, it's the bank's. All you have to do is call up the bank and tell them that your credit card was stolen and you have no further liability. Number 3, cashback. Using a credit card has a ton of benefits. Different credit cards have different benefits associated with using their cards, such as cashback, free miles, free car rentals, or even free hotel nights. Depending on what you like, you can choose which one is the best credit card for you. That being said, let's get into the best credit cards of 2021. Number 1, the Discover It card. The first card that I want to talk about is the Discover It card. This is actually the first credit card that I got when I first moved to the US. This is the only credit card that I know of that will give an unsecured credit card to new immigrants. This means that this company may not require you to put down a deposit before giving you a credit card. When I was about 22 years old, I got a minimum wage job with the University of Illinois, and I was able to show that income in order to qualify for a Discover It credit card after being denied by Chase for one of their credit cards. I got a credit card that was unsecured but had a very low credit limit, about $300 or $500, I forget which. I love using this credit card and I still use it regularly to this day. My credit limit has increased to several $1,000s in the years since. There's also a secured Discover It card if you need to use that with a minimum deposit requirement of $200. Reasons that I love this credit card is that there are no annual fees, it gives unlimited 1% cashback on all purchases, and 5% cashback on rotating categories that change every quarter. Typically, these categories might be grocery stores, gas stations, or even Amazon. On top of this, at the end of the first year, Discover will actually match all the cashback that you've earned throughout the year. So let's say you earn $200 of cashback throughout the year. At the end of the year, Discover will match this. So they'll add another $200, so give you a total of $400 of cashback. There is no limit to how much cashback you can earn and how much they will double. On top of this, Discover has truly exceptional customer service. The few times that I've had to call customer service to begin with, they have been very, very responsive and helpful. The only bad things that I will say about Discover is that 1, it is not widely accepted outside of the US, and 2, not all merchants will accept it even within the US. Although I will say the only time that I remember encountering this problem was this one restaurant that would not accept Discover when I was traveling through LA. So the chances of you running into a merchant that does not accept Discover are pretty low. So overall, I would say that the Discover It card is a fantastic credit card, especially for people who have new or lower credit, have a low income, or just want an easy to use cashback credit card. Overall, I would give this card a 4.5 out of 5. If you want to apply for a Discover It credit card, you can use my referral link down in the description below. And if you do, you will get $50 as a statement credit from Discover. Number 2, the Citi Double Cash Card. The second credit card that I want to talk about is Citibank's Double Cash Card. This card requires a higher credit score between 690 to 850. This credit card has no annual fees, and the main feature that I really like about this card is that it gives 2% cashback. Now it's a little bit difficult to understand because it gives you 1% cashback when you buy the item. So let's say you bought something for $100 at a store, it will give you 1% cashback then, so $1. And then when you pay that balance off later on, it gives you 1 more percent. So overall, it ends up giving you 2% cashback, which is higher than what I've seen for most credit cards. And thirdly, right now, they even have a 0% APR for 18 months when you do a balance transfer from another credit card. This means that if you carry a balance from another credit card and take it over to this credit card, they will not charge you any interest on that amount for the first 18 months. Overall, I give this card 3.5 out of 5. Number 3, the Apple Card. If we're going to talk about credit cards in 2021, we must talk about Apple's credit card. This is a MasterCard that they have launched in collaboration with Goldman Sachs. There are no annual fees with this card, there are no foreign transaction fees with this card, and the cashback program is very interesting. You get 3% cashback on any Apple products that you buy, 2% cashback on any transaction that you do using the Apple Pay app, and 1% cashback using the physical credit card. Of course, the best part about the Apple Card is its seamless integration with the Apple Wallet app. Just like with everything else Apple, everything looks really slick and easy to use. Even the card is made of metal, which ups the cool factor. Overall, I would give this card 3.5 out of 5. Number 4, the Chase United Explorer Card. With the pandemic retreating and restrictions falling away, maybe you're looking to travel again and make up for the lost time last year. If you're one of these people, you might be looking for a travel credit card. The Chase United Explorer Card is another card that I've had that I've thoroughly enjoyed. This is a great option if you fly with United Airlines. I fly a lot with United Airlines since I live in Chicago, and United has one of its largest hubs in Chicago. There is an annual fee of $95 with this card, which is waived for the first year. There are no foreign transaction fees, which is pretty common for any travel credit card. At this time, you can earn 40,000 miles when you spend $2,500 in the first 3 months, and an additional 25,000 miles when you spend $10,000 in the first 6 months from opening this card. You get 2 miles per $1 spent with United, any gas stations, local transit services, and any ride-hailing apps. And you get 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases. On top of this, you get 1 free check bag for yourself and a travel companion for every trip. So you could end up saving about $140 per domestic trip on United Airlines. Then, if you get TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, this card will actually reimburse you for the fees up to $100. Then there are some additional benefits like included primary rental car insurance. And when you get these many bonus miles, it typically qualifies you to get Premier status, which means you might get priority boarding, which is really nice. On top of this, they usually include 2 free passes to access their lounge anywhere in the world. All in all, I think this card has great value for money if you travel frequently. I have definitely gotten free luggage, enjoyed their lounges, and gotten upgraded to first class several times because of my Premier status. All in all, I give this card 4.5 out of 5. Number 5, the Chase Freedom Unlimited. The final card that I want to talk about today is the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Overall, I think this is a great card for people who are looking for cashback. This card has no annual fees. It gives you 1.5% cashback on all expenses, 5% cashback on all travel expenses, and 3% on dining and pharmacies. It even gives you a $200 bonus when you spend just $500 within the first 3 months. On top of this, there is 0% interest charged on any balances for the first 15 months after opening this card. Like I said before, this is a great cashback card offered by an established bank that is super easy to use. All in all, I give this card 4 out of 5. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you found this video useful and interesting, and maybe you even found your next credit card in this video. Please go ahead and smash that like button and that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified instantly when I post a new video. I post at least one new video every week with great new financial content, and I would love to see you back here. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will leave the handles down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.